Hey guys, this is Hayden Chance. I'm gonna post this video because I think it's really important. The Six of Spades this is a card, or this is the combination of us bringing about our own human problems, our own problems. We are the source of our own problems. The reason I'm bringing this up because it's something I see among readers is their ability to complicate everything and not keep what we're doing simple. We like to think that because we know different systems or different methods that we should always combine them all into one reading, and it's not always or usually the most effective way to accurately read for someone. The more simple you make it, the more effective it's going to be. The more straightforward and practical the information is, the more the individual that you're reading for, or even yourself, will be able to find it something that they can act on, something that they can use, something that has more relevance to them. So I'm saying this because, there's the minute you people start to learn something new, they automatically try to throw everything else on top of it. Okay, so if you're working with one kind of oracle, so for example, let's say I'm working with the playing cards, there are things that you can do to read that have to do with addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, but with the numbers. But you don't start that way, and you don't do it until you have a really good sense of how to interact. The Six of Spades is the card that talks about humans making their own limitations and their own problems if you don't know how to use this. Okay, we think that the more we heap onto something, the more power we can give it, the smarter we are, the more intelligent we are, the more we can juggle at once, the more the better a reader we are. And I'm saying that when you learn something, or when you start to learn something, you start to learn a new oracle, or you start to play with a new idea, observe it, interact with it, observe what it has to tell you, see how it plays out. Don't automatically try to lump everything you already know together with it, because you're more likely to not be able to reproduce any successful results you get, and you may confuse something that was very clear to begin with. So just think about it this way. When doing a reading, try to keep it as simple, as straightforward, and as practical as you can make it. When you start to learn something new or play with something new, learn what it has to teach you before you start to pile everything else on top of it that you already know from somewhere else. You will be glad you did, because you will get a deeper understanding of the tool that you're using. You will get more practical, more applicable results, and you will be, in the long run, a better diviner, psychic, whatever you want to call it, because you took the time to understand a tool completely. We are the source of our own problems in complicating these things and trying to lump everything together. Remember that. The simpler, the more practical, the more straightforward, the better the results are going to be.